Hello? Am I live? Is there anybody out there? Nope. 4 people? 38 people? Whoa. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, David. Hi, Patty. Nina. Hello. Whoa, there's 650, oh, 7. Wow. Hi, everyone. Am I yelling? I probably don't need to yell. Hello. Hi, hi. Lots of thumbs up. Lots of hearts. How's everybody doing? Hey, Nathan. Danielle, do I remember you from Disneyland? Give me another hint. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Kendall. How's album number 3 going? Oh, wow. So everything's great. I just, there's a lot of you on here right now. Welcome. Welcome to my first Facebook Live chat. Welcome to my living room. We've got Yoda, he's here, and also R2D2 and Wally. I'm here just to hang out with you guys. It's been a really long time, I feel like, since we've done anything like this, and wanted to just make a little announcement and also just kind of chat with you guys and see what's up and how you're doing and answer some of your questions. So yeah, I feel like we should just get started. I want to get an announcement out of the way before I answer your question, so hold off on asking stuff. I'm not going to see it for 1 second. I'm doing a surprise show, and I'm going to play you a little song real quick, a part of a song, just because I still have a cold, and let you guys guess who it is that I'm playing with. Okay, ready? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? Not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La-di-dum, la-di-dum, la-da-da-di-dum, la-dum. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. Okay, can you guys guess who I'm playing with? I think a lot of you did, I could see it. I will be playing with Mr. Billy Joel in my hometown of Philadelphia on July 9th. So, you guys gotta come. It's gonna be crazy. I can't even believe it. I'm so excited I'm gonna pass out. Did you guys know it was Billy Joel? I love you too. Yeah. Okay, well that's my announcement. Here's the thing, there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. Oh, Francesco Pio! That's my cousin. Ciao, ciao. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing right now that are really behind the scenes because, as you guys know, I took a little break after album 2. The whole touring cycle ended, and then I had to write. I had to write a whole new album. So right now I am doing that. So this show is just totally just like a surprise, like one-off gig that I have to do because it's going to be the most epic thing ever, especially in my hometown of Philadelphia. Yeah. So I'm doing that, but then I am going back in the studio and I am going to get very busy and I'm going to work on album 3. have a bunch of songs written for it that I've been writing through the years of touring, but then I really want to sit down with some of my favorite people and write brand new songs. So that's sort of the process, and what's going to happen, I think, for the next couple months is I'm just going to be writing and writing and writing and writing, and then all of a sudden the album just sort of appears, and then I'll record the album, and then, you know, all the fun stuff will happen, and then I'll get to come and see all of you guys. So that's sort of my plan, and that's what's up with me. So, okay, I'm going to take questions now, if you guys want to ask me stuff, and I'll answer as many as I can. This is so fun. By the way, do you guys like, some of you recognize my mug here? I don't know if it's backwards, but it's the hashtag CP Chat Squad. So thanks for this. It is the largest mug. This is the mug. Look at this. This is the size of my head. Okay. So, okay, questions, go. Will the album be a love or a breakup focus? Ooh. It's really hard to say. I mean, I feel like just about emotions in general, and because I've been in love and am in love and wasn't in love. I mean, like, all these things have occurred in my life in the past, like 2 years, and definitely where I'm, you know, I'm going to write about what I'm feeling right now, which is super happy. So I think it's going to be a good balance of everything, which I think is obviously more relatable. It's definitely not going to be like I know already it's going to be a breakup album, because my heart is really happy. Okay, will I tour again after the album? For sure. I plan on touring for about 2 whole years, like I do every time. So I would love to come and see all of you. Tell us about residence in Italy. Well, I went on vacation with my whole family to Italy. My dad was born there, and so I spent a whole month with all my cousins and my family, and had the best time of my whole life. And we went everywhere. We went to Vercelli, we went to Milano, we went to Torino, we went to Lago di Como, we went to Chivasso, we went to San Pietroposolo, we went to Tropea, we went to Sicilia, we went to Amalfi, Positano, and then in Roma, and then I came home. Okay, thanks, Joe. You're my spirit animal too. You guys have questions? What inspired you to be a musician, and was your family supportive? I don't remember ever even choosing to be a musician. I feel like I just sang. I feel like I sang since I was 3. My mom told me that, like, when I was really little, I used to sing Christmas carols for the whole family. Like, I don't remember that, so I guess I just naturally did that. And then it wasn't until I was like 23 that I became a professional musician. So my family was amazingly supportive of all the crazy things I wanted to do with my life, between, you know, being a teenager and then a young adult and moving to California on my own when I was 21. Like, it was crazy, and they supported me the entire time and just wanted me to be happy. And then, you know, when everything happened and I got a record deal, they were super pumped. And they come to every show like I've ever done ever, and they're the best parents. Hi, Justin. Hi, Ian. Oh my God, my friends are tuning in. Sup? Okay. When we come to Colombia? I don't know, but I really hope I get to. Hello from London. I love London. What inspired your choice of tattoos? Well, I have a lot. I have almost, actually, I think I have only 80. I've been saying 90, but I think it's 80. I did like a recount the other day, and I feel like it was like 78 or something. So what inspires them? Something different every time. Literally, it doesn't matter what it is. It's my favorite things, it's my favorite words, my favorite food, my favorite books, my favorite movies, stuff like that. What is your favorite character in Once Upon a Time? Oh, come on. Like, I really need to answer that? It's still Captain Hook. Okay, what's your favorite fruit? Figs, fresh figs. What would you say you're most proud of during the run in your career? Thing I'm most proud of, that's really tough. I think there's, you know, there's a bunch of things, and I feel really grateful to get to say that. I would say growing as much as I have. I think, like, you know, when everything happened for me, I was only 23, and I had no idea how to do this. I didn't play shows growing up. Like, I did musical theater, but I never did like shows, and I didn't know how to be a performer, and I went through so many different sort of changes growing up from 23 to, I'm going to be 30 in August. And so, like, growing up in front of everyone, you know, was sort of tricky, but I'm really proud of the person that I kind of ended up right now being, like, whatever that is, because I'm sure I'm going to keep changing and growing, but I feel like I'm still exactly the same. I think that that's maybe the thing I'm most proud of. Okay, the Beatles or Pink Floyd? Definitely the Beatles. Do I love you? Yes, I love you. Oh, I should say their names. Oh, hey, Gerard. 13 going on 30. Yeah, Sarah, that's me. Let's see. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for being here. There's so many of you watching right now. And this is just really fun for me. I missed you guys. Do I ever get nervous on stage? Yep. I get nervous the whole day. I wake up on a show day. Everyone who knows me knows this is true. I wake up sick like the whole day. Not sick, but like I feel like anxious and nervous like the entire day. I have to like drink food sometimes instead of eating it because like I'm just so nervous. So I drink smoothies and stuff like that. And I don't know, I used to fight being nervous, and sometimes I really wish that I wasn't so nervous because I feel like, you know, it gets in the way sometimes, especially like the first song. Like I just feel like I come out and like I think I sound funny, but it's just maybe why I'm so incredibly into it and why it's so exciting, like because something happens when I'm finally on stage where I sort of let that go and end up having like a really good time. So I'm embracing the nerves. I'm thinking like, oh, maybe if this wasn't so awesome, I wouldn't be nervous, or maybe like this is just who I am, and you know, I get nervous because I love it so much. So I don't know. I try to tell myself those things, and you know, sometimes it's not that bad. Lots of thumbs ups. Cool. Thank you. I'm glad you guys support that. Hi, you're my new favorite artist. Well, thanks, Christian. Marco, thank you very much. Which is your favorite song? Martina wants to know. Favorite song in life? I don't know. That's a really good question. Probably Only Trust Your Heart by Dean Martin is still my favorite song. Ling Lin wants to know, what would you do apart from being a singer? I think I'd be a speech pathologist because I really love the science and the physiology of the vocal cords. So I think maybe I still will do that when I'm an old lady, but that would be something I would do maybe. Connor thinks I still look 18 years old. Well, thanks, Connor. I'm definitely not. Hi, Jefferson. Adam Jackson, I know you're in here. I just saw you. Where are you at? When do you think you'll be coming out with the third album? Well, it's really hard to say, guys, because I have to write this thing. Like, it's really crazy to think, like, you know, I wish it was as simple as, like, by this date, I'm going to be done. But, you know, I have to let this magical songwriting fairy, like, you know, come into my life and, like, produce these songs that I have to really love, really believe in, and tell the truth. So that's really hard to say. I'm going to do my absolute best to show up and do my part. I'm going to show up to every songwriting session, and I'm going to, you know, write as much as I can, and I already have been doing that. And that's really the best I can do. And then once I know that I'm done is when we'll record it, and then, you know, so that'll be easier. Once we know when all the songs are done being written, then I'll be able to know a timeline. But it's just one of those things you can't rush, because, you know, if you guys are fans of mine, you already know that, you know, I write everything that I've gone through and believe in, and, you know, I don't take songs from other people, so I just have to kind of wait it out. And that's good. I'd rather it be that way, and I really hope that it's worth the wait when it's all done. So cool. What else do you guys want to know? Really, just hanging out with you here in my living room. Do you write songs with a pen and paper? Lisa wants to know, or with my phone? Both. I believe in writing from your hand. I think your brain and your heart are connected to your hand. So I feel like I write better when I actually write the lyrics out if I'm sitting at the piano or the guitar. But sometimes I don't have that luxury, so I grab my phone and I sing into it, or I write in my little notes on my iPhone. Definitely don't think I could do an album without an iPhone, that's for sure. And so right now I just have, you know, a ton of voice memos and a ton of things that I go through, but I eventually end up writing out all the songs to make sure that the lyrics make sense and all that stuff. Can I do a backflip? Nope, definitely not. Thanks, Tammy. Marina wants to know, what would surprise us about you? I don't know. I mean, I feel like over the years you guys are learning how nerdy I am. Also, maybe, I don't think people know, I think people know how obsessed with Star Wars I am. I feel like maybe I don't look like I'm obsessed with Star Wars, but I am. Also that, you know, I love cheeseburgers more than anything in the world, and penguins. I don't know. These are things that you guys probably already know. I don't know what would shock you. I'm pretty open all the time about everything. Pietro wants to know what my album 3 is about. I'd like to know too. I'm still figuring that out. Eric says I look Star Wars obsessed. Well, thanks. I don't know what that means, but I appreciate that. Jen wants to know, how's your dog doing? Spider actually passed away, and my family and I rescued a pug named Bella. So she's sort of healing our hearts in this moment, and we miss Spider every day. Rex wants to know if I have a new single. Nope, not yet. Working on it, writing it right now, hopefully. That middle part, though, thank you. I'm so excited. These were my baby bangs, guys. I mean, literally, how long did that take to grow out? Like 10 months? So if anybody out there is thinking about doing baby bangs, I loved them. I would even do them again, I have to say. But the growing out process is as awful as everyone tells you that it is. And it took forever to finally part my hair like this. So thanks for noticing. Of course she likes Twilight. Yeah, of course I do. Will you show me your guitars, please? David wants to know. All right, well, I just got this one a couple days ago. This is a Martin. Isn't it pretty? Also, I don't really have my touring guitars here. I just have, I've got a ukulele here, and I've got an old vintage nylon guitar. And then I have another nylon guitar over there that I bought in Sweden. The brand is called, whoops. It's called The Tool. And, oh, you guys there? So, yeah, that's all I have here, actually. But I play Gibsons on stage. And, yeah, I got a piano here and all that stuff. But another day, another chat. Are you guys having fun? What's my favorite book? The Perks of Being Wallflower has been my favorite book since I was 13. I would also say any book by Brene Brown is recently my most favorite. She's my favorite author right now. What TV shows have I been watching? Good question. Well, I'm totally caught up on Game of Thrones. The last I won't give anything away, but obviously if people in here, if you know, if you're caught up, you know, the last episode was pretty amazing. Been waiting for that for a long time. So Game of Thrones is definitely up there. Once Upon a Time is maybe my favorite show of all time. I also watch Modern Family. I watch Nashville. Then I watch like Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I DVR. Do you regret any of your tattoos? No. I should. Maybe some of them aren't so great, but I don't. Just because I always think of like who I was in that moment when I like really, really wanted this topless French woman with armpit hair on my arm when I was 17. So I'm like, whatever, it's cool. What else is going on here? I should watch Orphan Black. Yeah, a lot of people tell me that. Maybe I'll add it to the list. The thing is, I should save some shows because when I'm on tour, they really help. My eyebrows look perfect. Oh, thank you, Dana. That's all April. Eyebrows on fleek. That she does. I didn't wake up like this. This is what April does to my face. Say hi. Hello. What is my weight? That's rude. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I actually don't know. I don't weigh myself very often. Are you planning on visiting South America? Yeah, I'd love to. I really want to. Actually, I have this map. This is right here. So this is all the places that I've been, and I thought it was going to look way more filled in for touring for 6 years, and there's a lot of Earth left. I mean, look at South America, you know, and Africa. Like, I really got to go there, and I got to go everywhere. This is ridiculous, and there's nothing over here. So anyway, just so you guys all know, I look at this map every day and I want to fill it up. So if I haven't been to where you are, I absolutely want to come. And it all really depends on your radio stations and all that fun stuff if I can come there. So you guys got to help me out a little bit too. And I'll definitely come and play songs. I really want to go to Shanghai and go to Disneyland and play shows there. How is it working with Ed Sheeran? Hi, Sarah. Ed's the best. I mean, he's been one of my favorite people on the planet for like 5 years now, and working with him was amazing. Touring with him was super fun. Singing with him every night was super fun. I mean, really, it was like just a dream. It was a dream come true, and it was really cool that our last show that we did was with Ed and in this giant stadium in Boston, and then I'm really excited that we're playing the Phillies baseball stadium with Billy Joel. And by the way, I didn't mention yet, but Elmo is playing drums with us. So that's crazy. It's like a reunion because Kevin, my drummer, can't play with us because he's on another gig. And so Elmo's stepping in. And so it's going to be super crazy for me to turn around and see Elmo. So I hope you guys can make it. You know, my whole family will be there and all my friends. My hometown's going to be so crazy. So I'm really, really excited about that show and super honored because I love Billy Joel so much. And I listened to he had a radio show on XM radio, and I listened to it so many times that I literally heard it start over. So I can't wait to meet him and tell him that. I'm going to fangirl real hard. Favorite song to perform? Hi, Eva. I'd say that's really tough. I think, I don't know, I think it's 1,000 Years just because that song just, I can't even explain it. You know, if you guys have been to my show, like, you kind of know that moment where, like, everybody sings and it's like, I just can't explain the feeling I have in my body and in my heart, like in that moment where I just like realize that like I'm on the planet and I'm at the right place at the right time, and like I'm just so grateful. Like I'm almost like filled with this like surge of gratitude, and 1,000 Years does that every single time, every single night, everywhere I play it. So, and I'm just grateful that that song happened. I mean, you know, it could not have happened. Like they couldn't have picked. You know, anything could have happened, but they definitely could have passed on the song, and, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy how things happen, so you guys have to, you know, really just believe that anything can happen at any time, because that's what keeps happening. You know, Jar of Hearts happened and changed my life, and then 1,000 Years happened and changed my life again. So your life doesn't have to only change once. I think it's really cool when it keeps changing. Hi, Frankie. I can't believe all my friends are in here, and nobody's messing with me yet. Come on, like, what's the deal? What's the biggest sacrifice you've had to make to get to where you are now? I'd say, you know, spending time with my family and friends. Sometimes it can be really difficult, and when, like, I'm always the person leaving. Like, every time I see my friends, they're like, hey, it's so good to see you, but, like, when do you leave again? Like, how long are you here? And, you know, like, it can get kind of sad when you're not really around and you miss a lot of things, but it's super worth it. It's super worth it to travel the world to meet all of you guys, because you guys are really the reason why I'm even able to do this at all. And so it really makes it worth it. But I'd say that's probably the sacrifice, is just missing my family. Hi, Nina. Cool. Hi, Arif. How often in your life have you painted your hair? I think maybe you mean dyed my hair. I'm just going to go with that, because I've never painted my hair, but I have been dyeing my hair since I was like 13, because my mom's a hairdresser and my dad's a barber. So my mom always had like really fun colors, and we would try out all her new products on my hair. So I like grew up in a hair salon. So I dye my hair all the time. I actually have to right now because I have a ton of grays. So I'm going to re-dye it really soon, and I don't know, it's kind of lighter on the bottom. I don't know what it's doing right now, but I'm just going with it. I don't know. Looks okay. Kimster wants to know any plans for new ink. Yeah, I'd say always. I never really know when the idea or the urge to get a tattoo is going to hit me. So I can't remember the last one I got. I just got the Millennium Falcon on my leg. I don't know if that was my last tattoo. It might have been Michael Jackson. I got Michael right here. Yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get another one, but I certainly will. I know that. Hi, Chris Kane. Hey, Krill. What are your ships? Jamie wants to know. I'd say my #1 ship is Captain Swan. It's always been that. I don't think I have any other ships. I guess I gotta really get better at that and maybe have more, but they're my ultimate, right? So that's my fave. What do you think of when you're singing on stage? Mike wants to know. That's a great question, because I've asked my whole band this, and everybody has a different answer, and it's slightly frustrating because no one really thinks that much on stage, but I do. I think the whole time. The whole time I'm like, you know, oh, look at that guy's hat, and oh, look how cute those girls are, and oh, they're singing along, and whoa, that guy looks like he really doesn't want to be here, and oh, I'm thirsty. Oh, you know, like I'm thinking constantly. There are moments, I'd say, where I let go and like close my eyes and just sort of get into it. It's normally songs like Run, and when I used to play a song called Tragedy, and there are moments like One Night, Shot Me in the Heart. There's a couple songs where like I just kind of let go and have fun and not think, but 90% of the show I'm really thinking, and I'm really present. Like I'm really just looking at you guys. Like you guys look at me, and then like sometimes when I look at you, you guys look away, which is really cute, and it makes me giggle inside, because I'm just like really there. I'm just hanging out with you guys, and I love it. I really love I love being present and noticing all that stuff. Hi Marianne and your husband. Hello. Who is the craziest person in your band? Oh, crazy? I don't know. I could describe everybody, but I feel like some of you already know. I think in the band, I'm the craziest. Maybe Kevin. Kevin, my drummer, is pretty crazy. I think all drummers are in a great way, and I wish I was a drummer. Everyone knows that, especially in my circle. And I'd say that, you know, Johnny Hansen, there's no one in the world like him, and I would never call him crazy, adorable, and, you know, kind of ditzy sometimes, and sweetest person in the whole world is Johnny Hansen, but you guys already know that. And you know, Wayne's really solid, holds everything down. He's our bass player in MD, like he's great, and Emily's a Disney princess. And so, yeah, I love everybody. I can't wait to get the whole gang back together. I am really excited about the Billy Joel show because we are going to be all together for that. Minus Kevin, which will be sad, but, you know, we have Elmo, which will be absolutely crazy. Elmo's crazy. Everyone knows that. So right now, the version of my band with Elmo, he's the craziest. I think I'm going to go soon, guys. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful that all of you showed up, and I hope I answer some of your questions. If you're just tuning in now, welcome to my little first ever Facebook live chat. Just wanted to touch base with all of you and tell you that I'm working on album 3, announce the Billy Joel show, and tell you guys that I miss all of you and I love you very much. And, you know, just know that I'm working my little butt off on trying to write this thing that I'm really proud of, and make it the best I can so that I can come and play it for all of you. I mean, that's the dream. I'm still absolutely, you know, grateful and feel like I live in a dream. So that's what's up. So July 9th is the show with Billy Joel. So please come and sing as loud as you can, and hang out with me on that day. I'm going to be super nervous and excited, and I have a cute little outfit planned. So I hope I get to see all of you there, and that's about it. I don't know if you guys have any more questions. Just kind of wanted to say hi. I noticed all of you. Hi, Camilla. I'm glad I did this too, Josh. Yeah, Duke, Billy Joel's still around. He's killing it. I just saw him at Madison Square Garden in April. It was one of the best shows I ever saw. So I'm going to be so excited after my set with Billy to go and watch Billy's show, because he's so legendary and amazing, and he's one of my heroes. Cool. So think that's it. I'm gonna go. Should I play you guys off with a little ukulele? Okay, I already played this yesterday. It's the only song I know on ukulele. And then when I'm done playing this, I'm gonna hang up. But I love you guys, and I'll see you real soon, okay? Ciao. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way.